Thanks for tuning in to my playthrough of Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. I appreciate you joining me on my quest for 3 stars in every cup. Enjoy the video. We have one more cup to go in Mario Kart 7. The Grand Prix, the final one, is going to be the Banana Cup. No, not the Banana Cup. Wiggler. Oh, Wiggler. Cool. You know what we're going to do? I didn't want to use Wiggler, actually. Oh, we're going to go back. Ooh, we can use a sponge. Is that SpongeBob? I certainly hope not. That'd be really morbid. Let's go and use Luigi. Why not? Give Luigi a little bit of a spotlight there. We'll go with, yeah, that's probably the fastest one we got. Let's see, what's faster here? That or that? Oh, yeah. And we'll go with Roller, sure. And we haven't even unlocked all the card options yet, but that's alright. Oh, boy. It's so incredibly easy beating all these Mario Kart levels. That's why I'm yawning. My name is Benson Brian, and this is Koopa Cape, a level from the Wii game, Mario Kart Wii, that I really enjoy, and I'm glad it got kind of remastered in this game, but I also feel is a level that should have been in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is how I feel about almost every single Wii level in general. So that's just kind of how it is. So what I was talking about before was being a game show host, and in between the 3 seconds of me ending last episode and beginning this one, I really thought, like, man, I really want to be a game show host. That'd be really cool. It'd be like a bucket list thing to do. I think I'd be really good at it. But I'd want to host a show that was like that, because it plays more into luck and taking a chance and not being rigged, you know? My whole entire thing is having authenticity with what I do, and I hope that translates. I know it translates into my videos, because I'm never like, what's going on? Get my merchandise and blah, 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 blah. Like, I never do any of that stuff. Like, if you're gonna be interested in that, that's on your own. And I don't do obnoxious voices. I don't know. I just have a different vibe to what I do, and I'd want to bring that level of authenticity to a type of game show that would actually have risks that, oh boy, great, awesome possum, great. That would actually be cool and fun to watch, and something that isn't based off of intelligence, because like when I look at like Jeopardy, right, these people are either incredibly smart or they just really study up on pop culture or whatever. They just really are like super into it. And I don't care if I win 30,000, actually maybe for 30,000 I might study up a lot, but with Jeopardy you have no idea what you're getting into before you actually get into it. Like, I'm 99% sure they don't tell the people the topics beforehand. So if you go into a round of Jeopardy, how are you supposed to know everything about any of those topics? Like, 1932 American generals. Like, what? What? Like, what? How much studying of everything do you need to do to know that much about American generals? Or like the 7 secret spices of the KFC recipes, and it's like a question about each of the different spices of the KFC how do you prepare for that? You don't. You just don't. Which is why I like Wheel of Fortune a lot better, because it's like, oh hey, spin the wheel, guess the thing. All right, cool. You basically have to know popular phrases, or what do you call it? Like, people's names or names of food dishes or whatever. It's actually, I've actually thought about playing that for videos, doing Wheel of Fortune. I think that'd be pretty funny. I think that'd be really cool. So I've thought about it. There's actually a couple different types of games like that are like that. Not like mainstream, like AAA types of games, but, without cheating at the games. Like, oh, I could look up Wheel of Fortune and try to guess what the numbers are, or the letters are for the phrases, but we'll see. This is Dino Island from Mario Kart Double Dash, which I don't have many memories of playing, because back in that day I was flaming hot garbage at Mario Kart Double Dash, and still am, in all honesty. And I never really unlocked... No, I did unlock this. I unlocked this cup, but I wasn't very good at it. And I did not play this cup nearly as much as I probably could have if I had been any better at the game. So that is just entirely my fault, and just being just awful in general at the game. So I obviously clearly know the course to some degree, but that's just because I'm so good. I'm just that good. So what other game shows are good? You have Family Feud, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune. There's a show called Whammy, like where you have to... It's basically kind of like combining game show trivia with Risk and the Biscuit, Deal or No Deal style, or whatever. You basically have to... I think you answer a question. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But you answer a question, and then you press a button on this board, and you hope that you don't get a whammy, and it like flashes all around. And I don't know many of the details of the show anymore, so I don't want to talk about it that much and try to educate you on something I don't really know about. What other game shows are good? You see, game shows that are good. Oh, The Price is Right. Oh, The Price is Right. Oh, man. Now, before, we had things like Amazon Prime, where you can watch whatever, whenever. And you have all these other streaming services, okay? Back in my day, you had cable TV, and you liked it, all right? And I could play more video games if I wanted to, but I already beat all the video games, so I didn't play more video games. And you were forced to watch whatever was on TV. And I loved The Price is Right because as a kid, I knew after The Price is Right was done, I could eat lunch. When it was like summer vacation and I had nothing else to do. And I'm like, all right, well, just sit around, play games, eat food, sleep, I guess. And I wasn't tired, so I just stayed up and played games and whatever. And Price is Right would come on. And it was awesome because you had... eventually, when I was older and I knew the prices of things and I could, kind of grasp what things were, I remember there being a time there was, on the opening showcase thing, it was it was one of the prizes, I think, that you could have won. It was a Nintendo Wii bundle. And it's like, oh, this Nintendo Wii bundle is perfect for your family entertainment system. It comes with 5 of the hottest games, all that, the whole kit and caboodle. And I'm like, oh, all right, so if it includes the Wii, which is $250, 5 games, that's another $250, like an extra controller, that's $40. And I added it up the whole total in my head, and I'm like, that is exactly $842 or whatever. And then, the show... Is it is it over or is it under this price? And I'm like, it's under. And I got it exactly. And if you know what you're doing, you can get really, really good at it. And it was one of the shows that my Uncle Guido actually loved. And he did not get a chance to get on the show. But that's another bucket list thing I would do, is to go on the Price is Right with Drew Carey. And not even just win prizes. I don't care about the prizes. I just want to be there. Most people who are on The Price is Right are just excited to be there. So that's what I would do. But I don't know how you get picked, or if it's, you have to show this really intense level of enthusiasm. And I do about a lot of things, and I probably would be hyped, but, you got to be all and just constantly screaming. And it's like, well, I scream about a lot of things in life, like the monsters under my bed, but not for Drew Carey. Drew Carey is not worth me screaming over in a California studio, but maybe one day. You gotta, print your own t-shirt and whatever. There's actually been internet personalities that have been on there, so you never know. Maybe you'll see Bricks O'Brien on The Price is Right win himself a new Toyota Camry. Who knows? That'd be pretty awesome. Or I'll win a fridge, and all that stuff you just get for free. You gotta pay. I think you have to pay the taxes on it. You have to pay the taxes on it, or you have to claim the amount that it's worth. Because actually somebody in my family recently, really recently, one of my older cousins, won a car in a competition. And you can either take the car or you can get the cash equivalent of it. And so they took the cash, and I'm like, all right, why not? Well, they took the cash because they already, A, have a car, and then B, all the maintenance on the car is worth, it's not, whatever. That's just old people talk. But a lot of parents out there, if you're watching this, you'll understand, like, oh yeah, they got to do all the maintenance on there, and the insurance, and yeah. So they just took the money. Got to pay taxes on all that stuff, but listen, if I win a trip to Barbados and I have to just pay the taxes on it, I'm paying the taxes on it. Because a lot of those vacations are like, this trip is valued at $23,000. And if I got to pay $2,000 in taxes or whatever, I'll pay the $2,000. Because I certainly am not paying $23,000 to go on a trip to Barbados. And not happening. So, you know, if it's $15,000 to go to Tahiti and I pay $3,000, whatever. Totally fine. Just, I'll find a way to make it work. I am paying it and I'm going. Because I wouldn't want to go under many other circumstances to Tahiti, unless it's in Red Dead Redemption 2, but that's not even a location I wanted to go to in Red Dead Redemption 2, but that's beside the point. So, you know, maybe I'll make more of an effort to be on The Price is Right when I reach my later 20s. Currently, I'm 23, and I would say by like 27, I'd want to be in California on The Price is Right. Wow, that's just a 1-2 punch. You get a little boost when you... Okay, sure. You get a little boost when you land with Lakitu, by the way, so there you go. Oh, jeez, that just totally exploded in front of my face. Yeah, that seems like a older thing for me to do, right? Not while I'm super young, and I don't think I'd get picked either way. You know, I'll figure out what it takes to get picked, and then it could be entirely random. But, you know, I am fairly lucky, I would say, in terms of luck meaning preparation meets opportunity, and no such thing as luck actually happening. Oh, really? Nice. I just cheesed it, baby. There we go. That's that Gouda cheese right there, that feta cheese. But I would figure out how to get on and probably do that. But if it's random, you know, that's fine too. And luckily avoided that red shell before it could hit me. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great time playing Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, but that is literally every single course and every single cup, and we've gotten at least a 1-star ranking in every single cup. And there's just time trials and online, and neither of those I'm playing because you just saw every course as it was. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, 3 stars acquired. We unlocked the mirror mode. Oh, we're not doing mirror mode. It's just the same thing except mirrored the entire time. So I'll showcase the one character that we got as an unlock, and I think there's one more after that. Oh, these are the credits here. So as much as I would love to talk about how much I love the game, you know, this was a very quick playthrough. Obviously, a very important addition to the Mario Kart franchise because it sold incredibly well on the 3DS. But what I'll do is just skip ahead until we get to the character selection screen again and show you the final character that, not the final character, but the character we unlocked. I'll actually tell you what other characters you can unlock too. So hold on a second. Yay, and I guess that's what Benson looks like there in the orange Mii outfit. So the final characters we unlock, we should be unlocking by completing the last of the cups here. We're going to go into the single player, and we'll go into Grand Prix. 150 actually. And we have the Lakitu. And I guess the final character that is not shown here is the Mii that you unlock, which I don't know why that isn't there, but it should be there. Apparently, according to Games Radar, it's supposed to be there when you place first in all cups in 1cc level. So, I don't know. And then all sorts of kart parts can be unlocked, ranging all the way up to 2,000 coins for the sponge tires, which is a lie because we already got those. 2,500 coins all the way up to 3,000. So if you want to keep playing, you totally can. But we are done with Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. Stay tuned for more 3DS content coming soon. I want to thank you guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in, listening, watching, meowing it out as always, and maybe I'll get that game show deal one day. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.